In order to truly judge who won or lost the presidential debate, one must understand where the status of the race is and what strategically each candidate needs to accomplish. Entering the first debate on Tuesday, Fat Ass 45 was behind nationally by approximately 7 points on average, and was behind by a similar margin in nearly every other target state to win that he needs to win the Electoral College. The fat ass was also viewed by a majority of the country negatively and had a significant disadvantage to Joe Biden in terms of favorability. Thus, the strategic goal for Fat Ass 45 was to upset the current status quo and to improve his standing with the American public to cut the margin he was behind. That he was behind Biden on in the ballot, and to alter his disadvantage on personal favorability. Biden's strategic goal was to lock in his advantages and keep the status quo generally the same, with him at a significant advantage over Fat Ass 45. In the first debate, Fat Ass 45 lost. Biden won. The fat ass moved no numbers that would change where the race stood going in, and Biden solidified his lead. In fact, the first series of polls out after the debate showed Biden actually improving his position on favorability over Fat Ass 45. In an Ipsos poll that was done for a polling called 538, Fat Ass 45 went into the debate with a 37 favorable rating and a 60% unfavorable and net 23-point negative. Biden went into debate with a 49% favorable rating and a 47% unfavorable and net 2-point positive. Therefore, Biden had a total of a 25-point net favorability. After this debate, Ipsos showed a slight worsening for Fat Ass 45 and a slight improvement for Biden. In the post-debate, Fat Ass 45 now has a net 26 negative, and Biden has a net 7 positive, which means Biden now has a 33% net favorable advantage. So not only did Fat Ass 45 not make things better, he actually made things worse by his performance, and Fat Ass 45 may suffer even more in the aftermath of the debate as Americans reflect on what they just saw and talk to their neighbors. The immediate post-debate surveys by CBS and CNN also showed that the American public believed that Joe Biden was the winner of the debate. For an incumbent behind with a few opportunities left to alter the race, this spells real trouble for Fat Ass 45. Will Joe Biden gain in the ballot position post-debate? Unlikely because of the polarization of the election, but he may gain a point or two in the polls that we see in the days ahead. Last night on ABC, people that saw this debate said that it was an embarrassment not only among the international community but among our domestic fellow citizens. There was nothing for any of us to be proud of in how the debate unfolded. This debate wasn't just embarrassing because of Chris Wallace being the moderator. It wasn't embarrassing because of Joe Biden. It was embarrassing because of Fat Ass 45, and the American public seems to have held the exact same reaction as everybody else did. Could Biden have done a better job at this debate? Sure, and I am sure his campaign will course correct for the next debate, which will be fundamentally different because it will be a format with the public asking questions in a town hall setting. But we must not blame how this debate unfolded on Joe Biden. But when a bull comes in and it wrecks a china shop, you don't blame the shopkeeper or fellow customers who attempt to go by norms and follow rules. Up next is the vice presidential debate, which I am quite sure will not only be conducted in the same manner as the first presidential debate, and it again is one of the few opportunities left for the Fat Ass 45 and Dumbass Pence campaign to try to alter this race. We shall see if that will happen, or if Kamala Harris is able to maintain the status quo with only a few weeks left until Election Day. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, Ryan Van Mike, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out, and thanks for listening.